right, hello everybody. This is Matt. We have Temple Painting Studios, and today is sort of an experiment day, quite honestly, as yeah, I finally got the mount for the camera. There you go, and I'm mainly just experimenting to see whether or not this is actually something that I can make work, or what kind of changes I need to make. That's really what this is. So all fun, all fun. All right, so today just gonna work a little bit on a model. So I am working on a Grony Snark, very exciting. Added some wings to this bad boy and all of that. So I think today what we're gonna just experimenting, trying to make things look decent. We're going to focus on his wings, and I think see if we can get maybe a little more. Probably just the wings today. Yeah. All right, so our colors for today, we got the Pro Acrylic, just green, gray color, bright yellow green, yellow, and then last but certainly not least, some bright ivory. Ivory, just a hint of yellow, so it kind of works better than straight white, at least for this application. All right. All right, you gotta shake it good, like I knew you would now. Work it. Oh, sorry. That is the wrong paintbrush. All right, where is the right one? There we go. All right, so whenever I use start painting a particular model, again, I've heard all sorts of people talk, oh, I got to get those Kowalski sables out, man. Okay, look, for the first little bit, use this is a number 8 Il Cheapo Michaels / Hobby Lobby. I don't remember where I got it, but one of those two. Look, I mean, the point's not terrible. It's not great either, don't get me wrong. But for what I'm doing here, yeah, it works great. So let's get our miniature. And let's get going with that first layer. Man, I got so excited about the video, I completely forgot something, you know, sort of important, like putting this guy on an actual stand so that I'm not touching the model. Duh. All right, there we go. A little better. I'm not touching the model now. Again, a large part of this particular video is me learning how to do things, and you know, like I just hit the camera with the paintbrush, so it's kind of a problem. All right. All right, so now I am going to actually get out some of my slightly better brushes, Games and Gears. I know some people hate these, but for what I'm doing, works pretty well. So we're just going to get that going. And we're going to start blending that part together. Way more paint than I need, but that's all right. Okay. Yeah, so far, so good, I guess. I've seen worse. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the right amount of paint. You don't need a lot of paint for most of this. Clean off the brush. All right. Get that next layer. Alright, so again, coming in pretty decent there. It's one of the advantages and disadvantages of the Pro Acrylic line, depending on what you're looking for. It's fairly opaque stuff, and you got to really layer stuff up with it. Which is great if that's what you want to do, and get that blend and all that. That being said, if you are somebody who you're an old GW and I want to put 3 base coats on, hit it with the Nuln Oil, yeah, don't buy this brand, quite frankly. So I don't think they'll mind too much me saying that. But if you're looking for more advanced, great paints. Again, trying to add a little more kind of a mini stippling here. So. So what I'm doing is creating lots of little dots and little patterns. Again, this is fairly opaque, so it's going to do a pretty good job going here and kind of filling in. But instead of strokes, it's dots. And as you can see over here where I did it the first time, you can't even really tell anymore that those are individual dots. Again, one of the things I like about this paint is it does a pretty good job just sort of blending itself together. First couple of times I used it, I thought, oh my gosh, this stuff is terrible, because I would put it on and to me it was pretty obvious where stuff was and doing, and but after a while you just kind of figure out how to use it. Last little bit with a little extra white, or excuse me, ivory, to just really give it that pop, I guess is the right way to put it. Okay. Yeah, not bad for, you know, about 10, 12 minutes. Yeah, rather like that. All right, so I don't want to do too much more on the wings. One of the things I found with models is when you do a particular part like this looks one way right now, but it's against gray. It looks a certain way against gray. Is it going to look the same against the brown or the leather? I don't know. I wish... I know some professional painters, I'm sure, can already figure that out. I can't. I'm not somebody who can do that. That's extra. So I'm going to paint the rest of this guy in another video. And, you know, of course, the inside. Again, I want to be able to look at this model and then figure out, okay, where do I want this? Where do I want that? So got the outside. That looks pretty darn good. Pretty simple recipe category. And then, you know what? We will work on the rest of Grown-y Snark coming up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. And, yeah, enjoy.